That mug has been sitting in your cabinet for months. Brown rings, dark stains, and no amount of scrubbing seems to touch it. Today, I'm showing you the easy way to remove stubborn coffee and tea stains from mugs. And yes, it works almost instantly. Stick around because the exact ratios and the little trick that makes this work on every mug material come later in the video, so watch the full thing. Quick disclaimer before we start. Everything I use today is a common household ingredient, food safe and safe for your kitchenware when used the way I show you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we post simple, low-cost cleaning hacks every single week. Let's get into it. Here's everything you need, and I promise your total cost is going to be under $2. First, baking soda, and you probably already have a box of this in your fridge or under your sink. Second, white vinegar, the plain kind, nothing fancy. Third, a small amount of table salt. Fourth, half a lemon, and if you don't have a fresh one, bottled lemon juice works too. Fifth, a soft sponge or a cloth, nothing abrasive. Sixth, an old soft bristled toothbrush, which we'll use later for tight corners and handles. And finally, plain warm water. That's it. No expensive sprays, no special mug cleaners, no harsh chemicals, and nothing you need to order online. Just things sitting in your kitchen right now. This is exactly why this method has become so popular, because it removes the need to buy those pricey mug cleaning tablets that only work half the time anyway. Go ahead and grab a few of your worst stained mugs right now, the ones you've almost given up on, because we're about to put this to the real test. The dirtier the mug, the more satisfying this transformation is going to be. So don't hold back and don't pick your cleanest cup. Line them up on your counter, because by the end of this video, every single one of them is going to look completely different. Let's start with the simplest method first, the baking soda paste. Take about 2 tablespoons of baking soda and add just enough water to form a thick paste, almost like toothpaste consistency. You don't want it runny, and you don't want it dry and crumbly either. Somewhere right in the middle is perfect. Apply that paste directly onto the stained areas inside the mug, making sure to cover the entire ring, not just the darkest spots. Let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes so the baking soda has time to start breaking down the residue before you even touch it. Using your soft sponge, gently rub in small circles over the stains, applying light, even pressure. You should already start to see the brown color lifting away within the first few seconds of scrubbing. Rinse with warm water and take a look. For lighter stains, that alone is often enough to make the mug look brand new. But for those really stubborn, months-old tea and coffee rings, we're going to level this up. Take your same baking soda paste, but this time add a teaspoon of salt into the mixture and stir it in. The salt adds a gentle scrubbing texture without scratching your mug, especially useful for ceramic and porcelain surfaces that hold onto deep discoloration. Apply this upgraded paste to the stain and let it sit for 5 minutes this time instead of 2. While that's sitting, cut your lemon in half if you haven't already, and set it aside within reach. After the 5 minutes, take the lemon half and rub it directly over the paste, squeezing gently as you go so the juice mixes right into the mixture. The citric acid in the lemon reacts with the baking soda, and you'll notice a light fizzing action. That's completely normal, and it actually means the mixture is actively working on the stain rather than just sitting there. Continue rubbing in circular motions for about 1 full minute, giving extra attention to the darkest, most concentrated areas. Rinse thoroughly with warm water and check your progress. At this point, most stubborn stains should already be gone or dramatically lighter. Now for the mugs that have years of built-up staining, or stains that have literally baked into the surface from repeated heat exposure, here's the power method. Fill the stained mug about halfway with warm water, not boiling, just warm enough to be comfortable to the touch. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar directly into the mug. It will fizz up immediately and rise slightly, so give it a second before continuing so it doesn't overflow. Let this mixture sit inside the mug for 10 full minutes. And this is important. Don't rush this step. This gives the solution time to soak deep into the stain and physically loosen it from the surface, rather than just sitting on top of it. After the 10 minutes are up, pour out the liquid and take your sponge, adding a small amount of fresh baking soda directly onto it. Scrub the inside of the mug in gentle, small circles, focusing on the stained ring near the top and the darker buildup near the bottom of the cup. You'll feel the stain lifting almost effortlessly compared to how it felt before you started this process. Rinse well with warm water until every trace of residue and soda is completely gone. For handles and tricky corners where stains love to hide, and where a regular sponge simply can't reach, dip your old soft toothbrush into the baking soda paste and gently work it into those tight spaces. Move the toothbrush in small, controlled circles along the handle grooves and around the base where the mug meets the bottom. This step alone often reveals just how much buildup was hiding in places you never even thought to check. One more trick for glass or clear mugs specifically, since staining is most visible there and shows up almost immediately. Soak a paper towel in white vinegar and press it directly against the inside stained area, molding it against the glass so it stays in place. Let it sit for 5 minutes so the vinegar has direct, continuous contact with the stain instead of running off. Remove the paper towel and wipe with your baking soda sponge, then rinse under warm water. Once you've gone through whichever method matched your stain level, always finish with a final rinse under warm running water, running your fingers along the surface to check for any leftover grit. Dry with a clean towel and take a good look at the result. If you're dealing with a mug that has both an inside stain and a stubborn outside stain near the base, the same baking soda paste works on the exterior too. Just apply it, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and wipe clean with a damp cloth. Some people also like to use an old, soft dish brush instead of a sponge for the deeper soak method, since the slightly stiffer bristles can help work the loosened residue away from ceramic without ever risking a scratch. Just remember, whichever tool you choose, the key is gentle, repeated motion, not hard pressure, because the chemistry is already doing most of the actual work for you. That's the complete easy method for removing stubborn coffee and tea stains from mugs. And depending on how deep the staining was, most people see visible results in under 10 minutes total, with some lighter stains disappearing in as little as 60 seconds. Let's talk about what you should be seeing right now, because this is the part that really matters. If you started with light, recent stains, your mug should look essentially brand new after just the baking soda paste step, with barely any effort involved. For those medium stains, the ones that have been building up for a few weeks, the baking soda and lemon combination should have lifted the majority, if not all, of the discoloration you started with. And for the deep, stubborn, months-old staining, the kind that made you consider throwing the mug away entirely, that soak and scrub method should have taken your mug from a dark, embarrassing brown ring to bright white, or completely back to its original color. Hold your mug up to the light right now and compare the inside surface near the rim to the surface near the bottom. There shouldn't be any noticeable difference in color anymore between the two areas. Run your finger along the inside surface slowly. It should feel smooth and clean, not gritty or textured, which means the stain is actually gone, and not just lightened or camouflaged. This is the kind of transformation that normally makes people think they need to throw out an old mug and start over. Instead, using ingredients that cost pennies and that were already sitting in your kitchen, You just brought it back to looking store-bought new again. Compare it side by side with a stain you haven't treated yet, and the difference will genuinely surprise you. If your mug has any tiny remaining discoloration hiding in stubborn corners or seams, simply repeat the baking soda and vinegar soak one more time, and it will finish the job completely. Most people find they don't even need a second round, but it's good to know the option is there for those extreme cases. Take a moment and actually smell the inside of the mug too, because, along with the visual staining, that old, slightly musty coffee smell that lingers in overused mugs should be completely gone as well. That fresh, neutral smell is honestly just as satisfying as the visual transformation. And it's a clear sign the tannin buildup has actually been removed, rather than just hidden under a layer of fresh coffee, the next time you use it. If you're doing this on multiple mugs at once, line them up afterward and compare them as a full before and after set, because seeing 5 or 6 mugs restored at the same time really drives home just how effective and low-cost this entire method actually is. So why does this actually work? And more importantly, why does it work so fast compared to plain soap and water? Coffee and tea both contain natural compounds called tannins. Tannins are the same compounds responsible for the deep color in tea leaves and coffee beans, and they're naturally attracted to porous surfaces like ceramic, which makes them ideal for sticking around and building up over time. Every single time hot coffee or tea sits in a mug, a thin layer of tannin residue bonds to the surface, and with each use, that layer gets slightly thicker, which is exactly why old stains are always darker and more stubborn than fresh ones. Baking soda is a mild alkaline abrasive, meaning it's gentle enough not to scratch your mug's surface, but strong enough to physically lift and loosen that bonded tannin layer bit by bit. Vinegar and lemon juice are both acidic, and tannins break down efficiently when exposed to acid, which is exactly why that fizzing reaction you saw earlier is a visible sign of the stain compound actually being chemically broken apart in real time. When you combine the mild abrasive action of baking soda with the acidic breakdown from vinegar or lemon, you're attacking the stain from 2 completely different directions at once, physically and chemically. That combination is exactly why this method works faster than scrubbing alone with just soap, and why it works without needing anything harsh, expensive, or difficult to find. It's the same basic principle used in a lot of commercial stain removers, just without the added chemicals, fragrances, or the price tag. Now, let's cover a few important safety points before you go try this yourself. Always use plain white vinegar and plain baking soda, and avoid mixing them with other cleaning chemicals like bleach or ammonia-based cleaners, since combining different cleaning products can create unsafe fumes. This method is food safe and completely fine for daily kitchen use, because every single ingredient used today is something you'd normally find in your pantry anyway. Always rinse your mug thoroughly with clean water after using any of these methods, so no residue is left behind before your next cup of coffee or tea. For material compatibility, baking soda paste is safe on ceramic, porcelain, glass, and stainless steel mugs, which covers the vast majority of what people actually drink out of. If you have a mug with gold trim, metallic paint, or hand-painted decorative designs, avoid scrubbing directly over those decorative areas, and stick to the soaking method instead to protect the finish and the artwork. For stainless steel travel mugs specifically, skip the salt scrub, since salt combined with prolonged scrubbing can be slightly more abrasive on metal surfaces over time, and the baking soda and vinegar soak alone works perfectly fine without any risk. As for prevention going forward, rinse your mug immediately after finishing your coffee or tea instead of letting it sit for hours or overnight, since fresh residue is far easier to remove than dried, baked-on residue that's had time to set. A quick 15-second rinse right after use can prevent nearly all future staining before it even has a chance to properly set into the surface. It genuinely takes less time than it took me to explain it, and it will save you from ever having to do a deep soak again. A lot of people assume mug stains are permanent because they've tried scrubbing with just dish soap and water, and nothing seems to change no matter how hard they scrub. The reason plain dish soap doesn't work well on these particular stains is because dish soap is designed to break down grease and oils, not tannins, which are a completely different type of compound. Tannins need that acidic and mild abrasive combination we use today to actually break their chemical bond with the mug's surface, which is exactly why so many people give up and just buy new mugs instead of ever finding the real, simple solution. Once you understand that these stains are a specific type of buildup with a specific, known weakness, removing them becomes incredibly simple, fast, and repeatable every single time. And that's exactly what you just saw happen today. And that's the complete, easy way to remove stubborn coffee and tea stains from mugs, instantly, using nothing but household ingredients you already have sitting in your kitchen. We covered the simple baking soda paste for light stains, the lemon and salt boost for medium staining, and the full soak method for those deep, stubborn, years-old stains that seemed impossible to fix. If this saved one of your favorite mugs today, let me know in the comments which method worked best for you and how stained your mug was before you started. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, because it genuinely helps this channel reach more people who are dealing with the exact same stained mug problem. Subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you never miss our next simple, low-cost cleaning hack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.